So we are here in beautiful Tokyo, Japan, and I've got a special guest here today, my good friend Takumi, and he's going to be talking about his experiences. So Takumi, can you introduce yourself for the folks watching?
Okay, hi, I'm Takumi Matsumoto. I am an actor.
And he is a very talented actor too.
Thank you so
for
much.
that matter. So
Yeah. I'm still learning though.
still
Yeah,
learning. We're
constantly
all growing
learning.
and improving
Yeah.
at every point in our lives.
I'll try my best
That's the way it
to
should
be the good actor.
I believe in you. I know you can. And you already are.
Thank you so much.
So Takumi it's very interesting because he has also, as a Japanese person, spent time abroad. So can you tell the people exactly where did you spend abroad and for how long?
Yeah, so I went to America for 2 years almost.
2 years.
Yeah,
That's a
for
long
high
time.
school.
Wow.
High school in Vermont.
High school exchange. Wow.
Yeah.
So can you tell me a little about why did you decide to come to the United States?
I just love to go America. You know, like when I was young, I was in musical a lot, and I wanted to learn how to dance, how to sing, and then I went to New York City for every summer.
Wow.
Yeah, when I was like a fifth grade or sixth grade, and then after for a while, like I was staying in Japan and I worked with people from other country. My director was, like people from other countries, so I needed to speak English fluently, and that made me to go America, and yeah, so basically like, I wanted to go America to learn how to speak English, and also I can like have a lot of experiences that I can't have that kind of stuff in Japan, because it's a lot of difference between Japan and America,
Right.
cultures. Yeah.
What was your English level like when you first arrived in America?
So I will say hi, hi, I'm Takumi Matsumoto, something like that, and I used to call myself Chicken Nugget.
Chicken Nugget.
Yeah. And people love that nickname, so people always said my name like, "Hey, Chicken Nugget," and so I always like, "Hey, I'm Chicken Nugget. What's up?" And I don't even know what they said, but
It's
Yeah.
all right. That
Yeah.
was a good way to connect with people right away.
But now, like, I can speak English a little bit more than that. So.
He's very fluent. He's very, very good.
Yeah.
So, wow, great. Well, what were some of the big differences that you felt you noticed right away in America compared to Japan?
Oh, so first of all, like people are so open in America, I think, and I know a lot of people who lives in Japan is open person, but also there's a lot of shy people in Japan, and also they're so strict about everything, and if they make the rules, that's it. But then when it's in America, like people are so friendly and open, and they're like very cool about anything, and they accept me a lot with my personality and stuff. So it was really easy to connect with people, and also they talk a lot, so that made me to speak English more and more. So yeah, that was really good experiences.
So you felt very welcome.
Yeah, I felt
Over there.
so welcomed. Yeah.
Wow, that's great. Do you feel you were treated differently in any kind of bad sort of way, like for being Japanese or with language difficulties?
I mean, like, I didn't really feel that way, even though
I'm
they
happy to hear
did.
that.
Yeah, I don't know because
A little bit, maybe.
yeah, a little bit maybe, but and that I didn't really understand what they said in the beginning, so but I don't think I had a really bad feeling. I mean, they talk about about some jokes, but they respect me and they treat me like a good person or something. I
As
don't
an
know.
American, I'm happy to hear you were
Yeah,
treated well.
so that's why I love
overall.
America, and that's one of the things I love America, and I want to go back to the States in the future.
Nice.
I'm just saying right now, you know.
Oh, that's good. Well, for anybody listening who needs a good Japanese actor, he's your man.
Yeah,
So keep him in mind.
yeah,
Bring him, hire him for a role in the U.S.
yeah.
So, interesting. What do you think Japan and the United States can learn from each other?
That's a tough question, actually. Like I don't know actually. Like there's a lot of good thing between us, but that's I don't know.
In my opinion, personally, like I think that kind of almost like a culture halfway between Japan and America would be the perfect because yeah, like Americans are very open and frank with their opinions, but sometimes kind of too much, like to a rude extent. Like I say, I talk about a movie I love or something, and they're like, "That's a terrible movie," and I mean, it really annoys me sometimes. Actually, like if I say something I love, and then people just criticize it, which Americans do all the time. But you know, then in Japan, it's like there's such a consideration, I think, for other people's feelings, which Americans could learn a lot from. But maybe Japanese are a little too rigid with rules also sometimes. So just like somewhere like halfway between, I think, is like the perfect balance, in my opinion.
Yeah, like that's a good, you know, like that's a good thing. But I think we should learn. I mean, Japanese people should learn from America, which is that, you know, like we should say something, what they think or what they feel. They have to speak the word straight.
Yeah.
I think because that sometimes that confuses people a lot. I think, and there's a lot of meanings behind that. I think so. Yeah, I really loved Americans. People are very straight and straight to say something, and I really loved it. So I think we should learn from that, and maybe we don't really have a lot of misunderstanding each other. So
yeah, that's great. I'm happy to hear. Well, you know, people talk about there's the kuki wo yomu culture in Japan, and that means reading the air, by the way. And I think actually a lot of people, maybe both Japanese and foreign, think that's only a thing in Japan, but actually that is a thing in America too. Maybe not to the same extent, but Americans do expect people to read the air sometimes
good balance,
too.
like,
Yeah, so it's like, I think like, sometimes Americans aren't perfect either, I think. Like, they need to... I think Americans could learn how to say their opinions, but maybe in a more polite way sometimes, I think, or like with a little more consideration for the other person's feelings instead of being so like blunt and honest. Like, it's like, I don't know. Sometimes I think they think their opinions are the only ones that matter, but it depends on the person, of course. Some people are more polite than others.
Yeah.
So... yeah, just my personal thoughts. Is there anything you love and hate about both countries?
Okay, I love the food.
Me too.
Yeah.
I love the food of both countries.
Yeah, both countries. And I love the culture of both of the country.
Yeah.
But if it's like the things that I hate, maybe the fact that Japanese people are really shy and not open and very difficult to read their mind and facial expressions and stuff. Yeah, so I think that's one of the thing I wanna fix it because you know like reading their face is very difficult and I wanna know what you're thinking.
Right.
Yeah, and also in America sometimes I feel too straight. Yeah, too straight. But I actually I liked it though. But maybe some people didn't like it. Doesn't like.
You feel one more time too what?
too straight to speak the word.
Ah, some people are too honest.
Too
in
honest,
America.
yeah, too honest.
Just like how I was saying
Yeah,
too.
yeah. So, yeah. That reminds me, so
I
that's what I was
see.
saying. But yeah,
Gotcha. Yeah, for me, I'll tell
too
you one.
honest, yeah.
One thing I hate in the United States is the public transportation. I love in Japan how you can take a train to pretty much everywhere.
Oh,
I mean,
yeah, that's
the
right.
trains within Japanese cities, the trains
that's-
connecting
that-
Japanese cities.
Yeah.
America is total car culture, and it's
yeah.
kind
We
of
need
annoying.
a car, in
Yeah,
America.
Yeah, you do. So
Yeah.
the public transportation's great here. Geez, what do I really love a lot of things about Japan. One thing I hate is it's Tokyo. Tokyo is perfect to me, but in the Japanese countryside, it's really weird. It's like there are no shops. Like there's really just kind of like restaurants and cafes, but like little like clothing stores, tourist shops, like little like yeah, it's like it's weird. There's no shops, at least in the Japanese countryside I've been to. So that's one thing that surprised me. But anyway, is there anything else, Takumi, that you would like to share?
About Japan and
Yeah, about Japan, America, about anything, about your acting career.
so first of all, I wanted to say that I went to very countryside in America, and I born and raised in Tokyo. So there's a lot of difference between that, and so that I explored a lot. And I learned a lot. I had a lot of experiences, and I really want to back to the States and want to have a lot of nature.
So did you enjoy living in the American countryside?
Countryside too, yeah. Also New York City too, so city too. But I loved both. So for the trip, I really want to go back to the countryside too, and that experiences I couldn't have done that experiences in Tokyo, Japan when I stayed in Tokyo, and when I didn't open my world, or I don't know how to explain, but yeah.
Tokyo was all you knew up to that point,
Yeah.
and then when you saw both New York City and the American countryside, then it was like, oh wow, it gives you a different perspective.
And that maybe in the future I can use that experiences for acting.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Being able to empathize with people of different parts of the world, for sure.
Yeah. So that I learned from that. I want to learn a lot from a lot of experiences, and I want to have a lot of experiences in my life. So that helps me for my acting in the future, I think. So I love to doing new stuff. But one thing is really difficult is like constantly learning and doing one stuff. Like it's really hard to do. But my mentor and my acting coach, and like he is my kind of my brother, and like he means me a lot, and he tells me a lot of stuff, and constant keep doing one thing is very difficult, he said, but if you do that, I can be good at it. So like even though I want to have a lot of experiences or I want to keep doing that, but also I want to continue to doing stuff, and I want to learn every single day, and I want to constantly learning, and I want to make my success in the future.
That's the way I want to live my life too.
Yeah.
That we should always be learning new things and trying new experiences and appreciating this wonderful gift of life that we've been given.
Appreciation and everything is very, like tiny little thing. I have to appreciate, I think. And
yes.
Yeah, tiny little thing. Even though I can hop in a train, I wanna appreciate it. Like and every tiny stuff, I just wanna have appreciation. I wanna have a love, and I wanna I just want to be a good person. Overall.
You are a good person. I want to be a good person.
Yeah, but I
too.
can be a better person. Like keep doing what I want and listen to people and yeah.
Yeah, with just even like the little moments too, like stepping outside on a beautiful sunny day and smelling the flowers.
Yeah.
Like I try to be grateful for that every time I go outside. I think that thought that I just want to appreciate this moment right here, right now.
Yeah, and I wanna appreciate one thing I wanna appreciate that 人との縁 Do you know what I mean?
Tell the people watching.
So you meet the people in life, and those people connect to other people and people and people, and then that is wonderful, I think. Like meeting people and I have to appreciate every single person I met, and I wanna treat them like I wanna treat them like special, like every single person I met, and that makes me so happy, Like I really wanna appreciate I met you. I really wanna appreciate that you interviewed me today, and I really appreciate you guys watching us. Yeah, so I really wanna appreciate everything.
I really respect and admire your worldview and way of thinking, Takumi, and I really do feel the same. And thank you so much for talking here.
No, thank
It's
you.
been my honor to interview you.
No, I'm honored to have.
And yeah, everybody, you guys pay attention for him right here.
Yeah.
'Cause he's a special person and a talented person, and he'll have many good films to share with the world.
Yeah, I'll try my best.
応援してます。
Thank you very much. ありがとうございます。
Thank you.
見てくれてありがとうございます。Thank you for watching us.
Thank you, everybody.
Yeah, thank you.
Bye.
Bye. さようなら。愛してます。
All right, he's truly a people lover, isn't he?
Yeah, I love people.
All right.